A telethon to help the Desert's regional food bank end hunger today, tomorrow, and for a lifetime. For 14 years, we've helped Find Food Bank feed hundreds of thousands of local residents, and we need your help. Watch the Find Food Bank Telethon tonight at 7 on News Channel 3. See Find make a difference in our neighborhoods and make a donation. Or make your donation right now by visiting findfoodbank.org.
The visionaries are at it again. Our Palm Springs Public Library Foundation is building a mind-blowing new library where people will explore, meet, learn, create, read, watch, evolve, and get inspired. The Palm Springs Public Library, reimagined for the next century. Visit pslibraryfoundation.org.
With limited time state, federal, and local rebates, you could be on your way to as much as $10,000 in savings on new furnace and AC systems, new water heaters, and more. Call the Next Gen Rebate Hotline at 833-3NEXTGEN, and our rebate team will help you save every penny possible. And be sure to ask about our incredible zero payments for 90 days financing options on approved credit. Call the rebate hotline now. We're standing by to help you save. Call 833-3NEXTGEN. NEXGEN. Call 833-3NEXTGEN.
The visionaries are at it again. Our Palm Springs Public Library Foundation is building a mind-blowing new library where people will explore, meet, learn, create, read, watch, evolve, and get inspired. The Palm Springs Public Library, reimagined for the next century. Visit pslibraryfoundation.org.
Email I-Team investigator Jeff Stahl your story tip. Now from the Desert's news leader, you're watching the Find Food Bank Telethon on News Channel 3. Let's end hunger together.
And a very good evening to you. I'm Jeff Stahl.
And I'm Hernan Quintas here at the Finds Indio warehouse, where we are about to start our 14th annual telethon. Let's end hunger together.
Hernan, you know, every day Find Food Bank does great work around the Coachella Valley, also around the high desert, dedicated to preventing hunger and working so hard to prevent the causes of food insecurities. So tonight, we're going to be asking you, the viewers out there, to become a part of this cause by donating and helping if you can. Donations, large or small, they can go a long way, make a big difference locally.
We believe this will be a very special and inspiring hour of TV. We've got a lot of entertainment with local students ready to dance and play music for you. In addition, you will meet some individuals who strive to make a difference each day in the desert. And hopefully you will be inspired to make a difference as well.
Yeah, Hernan, it's amazing. Believe it or not, just $1 can cover 4 meals. That's like 25 cents for a meal. You can make a difference tonight by calling the number on your screen. It's 760-775-3663, or you can also donate online if that's what you're more into, online at findfoodbank.org. Our phone lines, they're going to be open tonight until 11 o'clock.
And you will want to stick around since we will have a major announcement to share about with Find Food Bank, and you will not want to miss this.
Okay, now Hernan, we're going to be checking back with you in just a moment. First, we want to check right here at the big board, and look at that. We already have $9,214. And the telethon is just starting. These are donations that have come in during our earlier shows. We've been broadcasting live here in Indio all throughout the afternoon. The phone lines opened up at 4 o'clock, which is why you see that sum. It's already right there on your screen. Joining me, Debbie Espinosa. We kind of like to think of you kind of like the woman of the year, especially here at Find Food Bank. The CEO of Find Food Bank. I'm up late, so I'm used to being on at 6 in the morning. It's great to have you here, and this is a big night for you guys.
It is a big night. I think, us trying to be able to make sure we can educate the community about the food insecurity that we still have here in the Coachella Valley, and making sure that we can raise as much money this evening so we can support 20,000 people that we serve on average every month. Make sure they know where their next meal is coming from.
Yeah, and this is like the biggest fundraiser of the year for you, right?
It is. Yeah, it is our biggest fundraiser of the year, but what we love about this telethon, our 14th annual, is that it allows everybody in the community to participate. No gift is too small, no gift is too big, and all you have to do is pick up the phone to be able to say that you care.
Yeah, and so this is an important night. Your goal tonight is what? I mean, like, what would you like to see happen here?
Our goal this evening is over $200,000 to be able to raise to make sure that we keep the lights on at the food bank, that we can keep our trucks moving around, that we can keep filling 150 locations throughout the Coachella Valley Desert region with healthy foods for people to be able to come to and be able to know where their next meal is coming from.
Okay, thank you, Debbie. We're going to be hearing a lot from Debbie tonight. We're going to be hearing a bunch from you, so I can't wait to talk to you more tonight here, Debbie. Thanks for being here. Let's, in the meantime, let's go upstairs and take a look at where the magic's really going to be happening tonight. This is the phone bank. We've got a number of local mayors, dignitaries. They are on standby right now waiting to answer your calls. Let's put them to work and start right now by donating. The number on your screen is 775-3663. Representative Raul Ruiz is there answering. You can talk to your congressman right now if you make a call and donate to the Find Food Bank Telethon. We've got Mayor Linda Evans of La Quinta is also answering the phones tonight. Some of the neat names, we're going to have Cathedral City, Palm Springs, the mayor of Palm Springs, Indian Wells mayor, Palm Deserts mayor, Rancho Mirage. Just about everybody is going to be here, and you can talk to them answering the phones tonight. It's it's kind of an unusual experience, but it's something you can do tonight during the Find Food Bank Telethon. And we are making a difference together here tonight. We do have some exciting news to share. This is a neat one. The H.N. and Francis C. Berger Foundation, in partnership with News Channel 3, is presenting an impact grant that's a little bit different this year. It's going to be rounding up community contributions tonight. Here's how it works. The grant is meant to support Find Food Bank's initiative to provide fresh fruits and vegetables. News Channel 3's petered out. He's going to put a spotlight on its fresh produce program. Take a look.
I'm distributing this beautiful asparagus today. Fresh, it's beautiful, the stalks are huge.
Find Food Bank not only strives to put food in the hands of those in need in our valley, but specifically healthy, sustainable food.
Fresh produce is so important because so many of our clients who are people that suffer from food insecurity, they don't have access to produce because they can't afford it. We know through many studies that have been done over the last decade that people that are food insecure suffer from type 2 diabetes and childhood obesities at rates that are higher than the general public.
President and CEO Debbie Espinoza says Find's partnership with the local agriculture community helps them to provide some of the freshest produce straight from the fields in the East Valley to people all over.
What we want to do is give them access to fresh produce so that they have the equitable chance to be able to eat healthy foods like everybody else and not having to worry about how much it costs per pound at the store. So for us at Find Food Bank, we distribute almost 40% of our total pounds in a year is fresh fruits and vegetables.
The only regional food bank is an expert at sourcing fresh produce, everything from cabbage to pears to apples.
The size of them look really good.
Oh, they're huge.
And thanks to amazing support from the community, including the H.N. and Francis C. Berger Foundation, Find is able to help provide nourishing meals to 125,000 people on average each month.
I think the Berger Foundation is so excited actually to be involved in this and feels like fresh produce is so important for everybody to have access to.
For more on how to help or volunteer, visit findfoodbank.org.
Thank you for helping end child hunger.
Peter Dout, News Channel 3.
Now, Debbie, the Berger Foundation, this is they're going above and beyond. They do this every year.
They do this every year. The Berger Foundation has been such a wonderful support to Find Food Bank. You know, they have just such a caring and compassionate way of making sure that no one in our valley starves. And so they've sponsored mobile pantries for us. They've sponsored childhood hunger programs. They've sponsored senior programs. Every year they continually come back and let us know that they are here for us and here for the community, and we completely appreciate it.
It's way cool what they do. And so tonight, when you make your donations, we get to the end of the night, we're going to have a number. Maybe it's not a clean number. They're going to round up and make it a nicer number.
They're going to round it up and they're going to even us out, and it's going to be a beautiful number. So please call in and make sure that those donations keep coming, because the more that you donate, the more they will round up.
Okay, this is exciting. Something new this year. So thanks, Debbie. We're going to be talking to you again in just a moment here. Now, this news, Justin, here's something else. Breaking news right now. That means every dollar you donate tonight Western Wind Foundation has announced a $50,000 matching grant tonight. $50,000. So every dollar you donate is basically $2 right off the bat. Each dollar Western Wind Foundation matches. So $1 becomes $2, 10 becomes 20, 100. You get the math. It becomes 200. That's the idea. We're going to be checking in throughout the night to see that donation amount. Western Wind will match. Thank you, Western Wind, for your support. Let's go back to Hernan now.
Jeff, I like that kind of breaking news, and plus having to be able to talk to your representatives, even better. That number is 760-775-6336, so you can call and make your donation. I mean, I'm loving this already, Jeff, and precisely, Desert Oasis Healthcare is a major supporter of Fine Food Bank, and this is a unique year. Listen to this. As this great organization is pleading not one, but two contributions. Check out this special message from Desert Oasis Healthcare.
I just want to touch on Desert Oasis Healthcare being such a big supporter of Find. Oh, yeah. But Find also is such a huge resource for the seniors, the clients that DOHC serves. Can you talk about that beautiful marriage between the two?
Their commitment to really being able to understand what health means and the expansiveness of what medical care needs, all the way through nutrition and having access to healthy foods, is phenomenal.
The face of hunger is all around us, and it is a quiet struggle that people go through every single day. 120,000 people that you all know every single month coming here. So if maybe we could all just have a little bit more grace for the people around us and our neighbors, and the world could use a lot more of that.
Absolutely.
So,
grace, compassion, and understanding.
Yes.
Desert Oasis Healthcare supports the Find Food Bank Telethon every year with a $15,000 donation. This year, we wanted to do even more to honor the hard work and commitment of our doctors. So we donated an extra $10,000 to celebrate Doctors Day 2024.
And as you just heard, Desert Oasis Healthcare has pledged $15,000 in support of Find. And as a surprise, it's added an additional contribution of $10,000 in honor of Doctors Day. That brings the total donation to $25,000. How do you feel? I mean, this is amazing. Breaking news here and there.
You know what? It is amazing. The community is just such a wonderful support, and DOHC, Desert Oasis Healthcare, has been there for us for many years as well. They have always understood the partnership between a regional food bank and healthcare organizations, because food and health are so tied together. Food is medicine, is what we say, and they want to make sure that their clients in the community are taken care of and know where their next meal is coming from, because that's the only way we can heal.
Thank you so much. Thank you, and that's amazing, and we're loving this breaking news. And well, in addition, listen to this, to working on feeding our communities, Find is also working to educate our youth. Check this out. In the Coachella Valley, there are approximately 40,000 children whose parents depend on meals that Find Food Bank distributes throughout the region. With that in mind, and to help fight food insecurity, Find created the Youth Advisory Council and the Opportunity Bank programs.
Find's Youth Advisory Commission is comprised of youth all over our desert service area. We have all of our positions that are currently filled, with the exception of East Valley, so anyone from Coachella, Mecca, or Thermal who would like to participate. And there is an incentive for those who decide to join this program. Our $2,000 scholarship, that's for our Find's Youth Advisory Commission, and that goes directly to the education institution for which the student is wanting to go to further their education. I think it's important because they get involved at a young age and learn about community and give back at a young age, and just engage with other peers that are the same age as them. Such was the experience of Julian Castron, former chairperson of Find's Youth Advisory Council.
We were able to not only do food distributions, but we're able to do educational distributions with school resources, and also meal packaging events where we'll package ready-to-go meals for our communities here in the Coachella Valley. The second program, called Opportunity Program, also provides students with money. So for our Opportunity Bank, it's a scholarship annually of up to $800. You have to meet the
criteria of the program to be able to be scholarship those funds.
Students must be enrolled in extracurricular activities in order to join. Meanwhile, Julian is grateful to have participated with FIND.
Yes, thank you so much, Find Food Bank, for creating this Youth Advisory Council. It was an amazing, amazing experience, an amazing opportunity for youth to be able to speak their concerns and spread out their voices throughout the community.
So for the summer months, if you have nothing to do or if you're stuck at home, I definitely encourage you to sign up for these programs and stay busy, stay involved, and give back to your community.
Well, there you have it. Lorena Marroquin, who is also FIND's Vice President of Community Impact, as well as Lauren Farrell, are with me. And thank you to both of you. And we just saw the report. Lauren, tell me, what big takeaways you take from the program that you're in right now?
You know, my biggest takeaway is the real sense of community that FIND brings to all of their programs. I've been involved with the Youth Advisory Council now for 3 years, and I've really learned a lot along the way, but also really learned how to love my community and get more involved in my community.
What recommendations would you give those students who might be interested in joining?
You know, my best recommendation was, like I said, is to go out and really volunteer, get involved in your community, and if you are interested in applying to the program, it's super easy. It's a pretty simple application process. You go to our website and look for Find Youth Advisory, and you can fill out an application just like that, and you will be accepted into the program.
Thank you. Lorena, please make the invitation to parents to have their kids join the program.
Yes, of course. If you would like to join our FIAC program, please visit us at findfoodbank.org, Youth Program Services, and you'll be able to access the application there.
Amazing. Thank you both. Jeff. Actually, before Jeff, okay.
I'm Madge Thomas, President of the American Express Foundation. We're so inspired by the work FIND is doing to combat food insecurity and build pathways for meaningful work for those in the Coachella Valley, home of the American Express Golf Tournament, that we are going to contribute $25,000 to kick off this telethon fundraiser, bringing our total gift to FIND up to $50,000 this year. Debbie and her team are doing such incredible work in the local community. We have seen and joined them in action, and we're so proud to be part of FIND's journey to end hunger for today, tomorrow, and a lifetime.
Okay, we've got more exciting news again. As you just saw, American Express Foundation making a very generous donation tonight. Debbie, this is pretty cool. $25,000.
$25,000. And what I love about this one is that this is their first year donating to Find Food Bank. We were able to tell them the story about food insecurity in our valley, and they completely understood. So for a large corporation like American Express saying, we're not just helping the big urban areas, we're making sure that we're helping everybody around the United States. We completely appreciate that gift.
And the group from American Express, there's that partnership there, including a recent desert visit. They came, tell us about the reactions once they visited here.
You know, when they understood about food insecurity in our valley and just the community's commitment to being able to try to make sure that we can take care of all of the people here in our valley, and the experience that they had volunteering here at Find Food Bank, packaging food and really being able to feel and see what hunger looks like in our community, they were so happy to be able to partner with all of us, because when you combine community and corporations together, that's when you really can get the best benefit out of all people taking care of everyone.
Well, it's amazing to see. I mean, we had Desert Oasis Healthcare doing $25,000. Now, the American Express Foundation doing $25,000. The numbers are just shooting up here, but it's never too late for people to call in that 775-3663 number. They can call, and that money, and we also know Western Wind's going to be doubling that money up to $50,000.
Absolutely. The reason why I think a lot of the corporations and the health foundations donate tonight is because they want to be able to show the community that you are not alone in taking care of the community. They want to be able to stimulate gifts of all sizes. So again, no gift is too small, no gift is too large. This is when the whole community can come together and really be able to show that they care.
Okay. It's pretty cool to see, and again, these are not the last of the announcements that I'm told. I'm told there's more on the way. So in the meantime, I'm going to toss it back to Hernan over here because we've got more announcements and more exciting things going on. So let's go back to Hernan over here. Thanks, Hernan.
Thank you. Well, thank you so much, Jeff. And we're going to move around here. This is live TV, so we're trying to figure out where we're going. Okay, we're going to get some dancers ready. And before that, I want to talk to Supervisor Manuel Perez, Public Information Officer Olga Rojas, who's joining us. Unfortunately, the supervisor couldn't join us, but Olga, welcome and thank you for being here with us today.
Thank you to you, Hernan, and all your audience on the TV in the Coachella Valley. Thank you so much.
Why did the supervisor's office decided to join FIND?
Listen, this is not something that supervisor has done once. During the pandemic in 2021, supervisor recognized this institution as the volunteer organization of the year. Not only that, he allocated $1 million for the expansion of the food bank here in Indio.
And what does the event like this mean to the people that the supervisor represents?
Listen, this organization provides around 20 million meals per year, and with this expansion it's going to be double the capacity. So we are extremely proud to be part of this organization and really happy to be here on behalf of Supervisor Perez.
And tell us, who are you introducing next?
Well, say it again?
So you have a student you like to introduce?
That is correct. We are here with a group of dancers from the whole Coachella Valley. These youth are going to dance because they are part of the In Movement Dance. Enjoy.
That was amazing. Yes, please, a big round of applause. That's In Movement Dance. Thank you, kids. Thank you. Well, next, FIND Food Bank and Desert Care Network have been working to give locals the resources they need for mammogram screenings. And this past year has particularly been significant for FIND's CEO, Debbie Espinosa, who was diagnosed with breast cancer last year.
When people are suffering from food insecurity, they're also suffering from other things too as well.
CEO of FIND Food Bank, Debbie Espinosa, has shared her personal experiences with food insecurities. Now, it's a cancer journey that's inspiring her to help the community in a different way.
Thank you for coming. For me, this month is important, even more important with regards to making sure we get the information out, because I was diagnosed with breast cancer this past summer.
FIND and Desert Care Network are partnering to spread awareness, providing information at distribution sites, making sure residents across the valley and surrounding communities get the food that they need, but also information about breast cancer.
Desert Care Network does a lot of clinics for low-income communities to make sure that they can get their mammograms very early on.
It's kind of Mammo Mondays and Breast Cancer Awareness Month, so if you don't have resources, we can help you with that.
And we want to make sure that we build that awareness and let people know that they can come in regardless of their ability to pay, and we will connect them with the resources needed to get the screening they need.
According to statistics, in the greater Coachella Valley and High Desert, there are areas of high-poverty neighborhoods, making this population particularly susceptible to cancer.
And specifically low-income populations that are community of color, there is a higher risk of vulnerability for our clients because of the medical care that they are not able to access.
Many of these families might be unemployed or underemployed or unaware of medical resources.
So many areas in our valley feel that they don't have access to health care or the services are too expensive.
A screening helped Espinosa's doctors find her cancer early.
So between the surgeries that I've received as well as chemotherapy.
For her, the mission continues to help the community and to heal.
And I've been moving through all of the various things that we need to do in order to make sure that I am being taken care of.
Well, Debbie is with us now, and we would like to get an update. First of all, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling amazing. This community, my family, the team here at Find Food Bank, they've been so supportive that I'm not surprised that I'm feeling amazing because they were amazing taking care of me through this whole process.
Now, has your mission changed, evolved after the cancer?
You know what? Our mission has always been the same, but I think that there are certain aspects of the mission that we're bringing out a little bit more. It's very real and became very real to me through this process about the struggles that people face when they're facing food insecurity and trying to pay medical bills all at the same time. And to ask people to choose between one or the other, no one should ever have to do that. How can you get medical care if you don't have the ability to be able to eat? You cannot heal unless you have nutritious foods that are there. And so for us, we want to make sure that not only are we spreading information about where people can find nutritious meals, we want to be able to utilize that and pair it together with spreading information about breast cancer awareness and free mammograms and things that can help people also get free medical services or reduced price services so they can be taken care of not just to survive but to thrive.
Debbie, thank you so much. It's so good to see you again.
Thank you.
Well, and now let's step in Rich now, who's joining us live. Rich Ramhoff from Desert Care Network. How you doing, Rich? Good to see you. Linda, nice to see you too. Well, we'd like to, well, you guys can see it. Rich, please tell us what's going on.
Yeah, well, first let me say it's great to see Debbie doing so great.
Yes,
really, we're just very proud of her and so happy to see her doing well. With Desert Care Network, of course, we're Desert Regional in Palm Springs, JFK Memorial in Indio, and High Desert Medical Center in Joshua Tree, and we are very proud to support Find Food Bank with a $10,000 check. We have been supporting Find Food Bank for many years. We have a special event that kicks off the summer. Our Healthy Over Hungry cereal drive has been going on for many years, and those proceeds go to Find Food Bank. But we also want to do this corporate donation to continue that support, especially heading into summer. It's a very important time for our children to get nutritious food at a time when sometimes that's a little bit uncertain. So we want to be here to support because really nutrition is healthcare, and Desert Care Network is all about healthcare.
What does this contribution mean to your organization?
Find is one of our special organizations that we support. It's just so satisfying to see someone supporting those areas that are not acute health care. You know, you go into the hospital, you're very seriously ill most of the time, but really so much of health care happens outside the hospital, and we want to make sure that our support is going to those areas of health care outside the hospital.
And I've seen you guys at the different distribution. I've seen Linda and you as well, Rich. Why this contribution with Find? Why do you guys care so much about Find?
You know, I think it's just a recognition of that importance of having social service organizations that can be that safety net outside the hospital. So many times we get people well in the hospital, but we know that to stay healthy, they have to have those supportive services like nutrition help outside the hospital. So FIND is one of our favorite charities. I know all of our employees love to get here and pack some bags when they can. We were out here in September for Food Month, and it was Hunger Action Month, and it was just important to all of us. It was a great time and a great cause.
Absolutely. Thank you both for the donation and for the organization for giving FIND the $10,000. Well, we're going to move on now, and I think Jeff has a special guest. Jeff, who's with you?
I'm going to make you wait just for a moment or not before I tell you, because I'm being told that the phone lines are ringing off the hook, and some people are ending up getting a voicemail. That's okay. You can leave your name and your contact information. They will call you back so that you can still leave your donation. If you call tonight and you end up getting a straight to voicemail, we're here, but a lot of people are calling right now. Look who's here. It's my honor to introduce you to a local representative, one of our representatives in Washington, Congressman Raul Ruiz. You brought some truly special guests.
I did. I brought the desert darlings here, Sky and Sage.
Oh, it's so great to see. So many of us remember when they were just tiny little babies, and they were growing so fast. It's great to have you guys here on a Friday night. Thanks for hanging out with Dad. FIND Food Bank is important to you. This is such a worthy cause.
It is. I've seen firsthand the incredible work that they've done for some of our most vulnerable populations and families, and it's such an honor to be a part of this.
You've got a lot of personal stories with people helped in your district by FIND.
I do. In fact, I was just remembering the Anza fire several years ago. I'm not sure if you remember that, Jeff, how all those people were displaced, how there was no power, they couldn't refrigerate their food, they couldn't use their water pumps, and FIND Food Bank answered the call. They came up, they started providing vital food for the people that were hungry in shelters, and they saw the enormous amount of food insecurity and hunger there, and so they've continued to provide food since then to that vulnerable population there.
And they're just, I know they say 120,000 people are served every month, but that number probably goes up and down a lot, depending on, for example, this natural disaster.
Depending on the economy, the job market, depending on natural disasters and whether people can go to work or not. And, I know people, mothers, who tell me tearfully that this is such a blessing for them because they don't have to worry about paying for rent or for food. They can pay for both, and they can have a nutritious meal because the food that they serve here is quality meal that will meet the basic caloric and nutritional needs of individuals. And as a doctor, that's important for me. And so I just have nothing but the utmost respect and affection for FIND Food Bank and the work that they do.
Yeah, you, like every parent, wants to feed their kids. Absolutely. And no kid should go to bed at night not having a dinner before they go to bed. So you can make a big difference tonight by calling that number on your screen. You have an act right over here.
Yeah.
Did you get to introduce tonight?
Yeah, it's awesome. I met them earlier. They're from Indio, Coachella, Palm Desert, Rancho Mirage, and live we have Whitewater from the Academy of Musical Performance.
Welcome. And there you go, Whitewater. You guys sounded great. Thank you so much for performing tonight as part of the Find Telethon. This is awesome to have you guys here again with the Academy of Musical Performance. They sounded great. Thanks for being here tonight, guys. We want to go back upstairs, check the phone lines. Again, the phone's ringing off the hook. I think we have Cathedral City's Mayor Rita Lamb, or a City Council person, Rita Lamb, answering the phones right now. She is there along with so many other local mayors and city council members who are answering your calls, taking those donations tonight. Don't forget, Western Wind matching grant, $50,000. Every dollar you donate tonight, they're going to match it up to $50,000, so $1 becomes $2, and you get the math. It's a great deal. Everybody wins there. As a reminder as well, the Burger Foundation, once we get to the end tonight, they're going to round up and make it a nice clean number tonight. The Impact Grant partnership with Burger and News Channel 3. Again, the number to call is 760-775-3663, or you can also donate online at findfoodbank.org. Let's go back to Hernan. Where are you? Hernan, you're still here in the warehouse, right?
This is such a big warehouse, Jeff, that you can easily get lost. And listen, for more than 100 years, State Farm has been trying to help people. And tonight, State Farm is helping Find with a generous donation. Joining me now on behalf of State Farm are Tim Wood and Jim Scheibel with Cathedral City Tim Wood State Farm franchise. Welcome.
Thank you.
Well, tell us, Tim, what do we have tonight? We have a great pledge.
We do. State Farm Foundation is once again giving $25,000 to Find Food.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's $25,000 more. David, did you hear that? Well, tell us personally, how have you guys been involved with Find?
I think from the corporate side, State Farm's foundation has 3 strong initiatives, one of them being food security. What I really like about it and what makes me really proud to be a State Farm agent is that they figured out how to get money down locally. So they come to a regional food bank like Find, as well as many others around the country, and give these large donations so that they can help the local communities.
Jim, what about you?
Well, it's pretty easy for Tim and I. For the past 15 years, Tim and I have been volunteering, advocating, and raising funds for food security here in the Coachella Valley. So there's no better organization in the Valley than Find Food. It has such a systemic view of the issues that are going on in the whole entire Coachella Valley and can serve those smaller agencies a lot better. So there's no better partnership for us and State Farm. And to have a corporate partner like State Farm is a real gift. And we're incredibly grateful to do anything with Find Food and Debbie and the entire crew.
Tim, please make the invite to other corporations like yours to join Find.
Absolutely, and to other State Farm agents in the area.
Please,
because we all enjoy participating here locally.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, both.
Thank you.
Thank you. Well, and now we're going to switch over to the great Find programs. Listen to this. Find has a community supplemental food program and a homebound delivery program that helps hundreds of low-income seniors put food on their table. The programs provide Coachella Valley seniors with boxes of dry goods, canned goods, and other nutritious foods for free. The program covers residents throughout the Coachella Valley. Joining me now, we have Priscilla Salceda. Priscilla, it's coming. It's great being behind stage here. Here you go. Priscilla, how you doing?
Good. How are you today?
Good to see you again.
Good to see you as
Priscilla,
well.
tell us, can anyone apply for this program?
Our homebound delivery program, we do have a screening process. It is for those who don't have or who have barriers of transportation, but you're welcome to contact Find Food Bank or visit our website, and we'd be happy to speak with you and see if you qualify for our program.
What is the need for programs like this?
We need to assist and provide for those who don't have access to transportation, who are unable to reach our mobile markets. So we need actually help to have others volunteer and help with our homebound delivery program. And you can also visit our website and volunteer to help with our delivery program as well.
Priscilla, thank you so much for what you do.
Thank you.
Jeff, back to you.
Jeff. It's me? Okay, we're back. Every year, the Find Food Bank pays tribute to its hunger heroes. Take a look at this. In February, Find honored 2 hunger heroes at its Guardians Breakfast event. Honorees including La Quinta's mayor Linda Evans also visit Greater Palm Springs. Find saying that what makes a person a hunger hero is their commitment over many years to ensure that they partner with not just with Find, but with other organizations in the community to ensure that food security is protected around the Coachella Valley. And I was excited because I was actually getting to talk to the 2 people you're about to meet here. Joining me now, the Hunger Heroes, Davis Meyer. Thank you so much for being here. And Rolf Hone. It's so nice to have you guys here. And I see it's not just them, but you guys have a pretty special check here. Thanks so much for being here.
Thank you so much. We're excited to be here supporting Find tonight, and excited to be here with the donation to support Find Food Bank as well.
A large donation. What do we have here? You want to say the amount?
The amount is $10,900.
And this is money that you're hoping that Find, it does so much good work for so many people. You guys are supporters.
Yes, we have always been supporters, and the board of Visit Greater Palm Springs is very supportive of the efforts to solve the issues of hunger in the valley and support the efforts of the Find Food Bank.
And tell us, Visit Palm Springs, we think of it as tourism, but it's important to also take care of the people of the Coachella Valley.
Absolutely, because it represents the workforce that populates all of the hospitality industry in the valley, and that's essential for the economy of the valley.
Yeah. Davis, tell us, why is this so important? I mean, this is a big check, and this is going to go a long way. Why is this so important to you guys?
Find Food Bank is one of the organizations making the biggest impact in the Coachella Valley, and we know that by supporting Find, we're supporting all of the clients that are getting nutritious meals from Find every month, as well as all of the nonprofits. Find is supporting over 100 nonprofit charities as well, and so all of those nonprofits we're supporting through Find as well with these donations.
Well, it's great to have both of you here. Davis Meyer, Rolf Hone, thanks so much for being here with your check for $10,900 from Visit Greater Palm Springs. Again, and this is money that's going to go so far in helping so many people, not strangers, but like people that could be your neighbors, people right here in our own community that need help. And let's take another look here. Look at this. The Find Food Bank, the big board number, it keeps going up. We're now at $108,159, and that number just continues to rise. It's pretty wonderful to see. Let's go now upstairs where the phone lines, I'm told, they've been just buzzing, the phone's buzzing off the hook. Let's see, who do we have on the phones right now? I missed, it's who? Okay, we've got City Council. Michael O'Keefe is the one that's on the phones right now, but he's just one of the many voices that you can speak to tonight. Your local representatives, city leaders, other representatives that you can talk to as you're making your donations tonight. The number right there on your screen, 775-3663. And don't forget Western Wind, that matching grant of $50,000. If you don't get through to a live person and go to voicemail, don't worry, leave your contact information. They can call you back, but it's always fun to talk to a dignitary as well. So if you want to do that, you can call back and get through as well. After all, tonight's community contributions are tallied. The Burger Foundation also going to be rounding up that amount with a special impact grant. I can't wait to see what that final number is going to be. But again, right now, call that number on your screen, 775-3663. Let's go back to Hernan.
What an amazing night, Jeff, and please keep on calling. And a quick note, summer break is just around the corner, and summer vacation is when the food bank says children need more food. Its summer feeding program focuses on getting food into the hands of families with children on summer breaks. The summer feeding program begins in May of 2014 and will run for 10 weeks. And Find Food Bank will be hosting its annual Call Fresh resource event on May 16th from 5 to 7 p.m. This will be happening at the American Legion Post 739 in Indio. And listen to this. This is just a special donation coming in from Intersect Power. Check this out.
Intersect Power is incredibly thankful for the opportunity to team up with the Fine Food Bank in the fight against hunger in Riverside County. At Intersect Power, we're all about being good neighbors and making a real difference in the communities where we live and work. We're proud to stand with the Fine Food Bank and support the Blythe community.
Wow, what a generous donation of $40,000 from Intersect Power. Thank you so much for your support as we end hunger together. Well, here is no doubt in the Coachella Valley, we love our firebirds or pájaros de fuego, and our favorite mascot, Fuego, is hoping you can call us, right, Fuego? And donate. That's what Fuego is telling me in Spanish and English. Please donate. Take a look. Video this week captured Fuego at his office inside Acrisure. He realized the telethon was today and started to call in. And we are told he wants you to call in too. This past year, our local hockey team has been teaming up with Fine to help those in need. In October, Firebirds players, coaches, and staff, along with family members, volunteered by packing boxes. You can help the cause too. Do as Fuego does and call the number on your screen to donate 760-775-3663. Jeff, what do you have next?
I've got the city of La Quinta, Hernan. Every year, the city of La Quinta, very generous, a big advocate for Fine, and this year pledging another large sum. I don't know if it's in your shot or not, but we've got a big announcement to make. It's Mayor Linda Evans and, of course, Mayor Pro Tem John Pena here. Who wants to make the announcement here? Is it?
Go ahead, Linda.
All right, this year, the City of La Quinta is proud to support Fine Food Bank yet again, and this year's donation is $60,000.
Wow, 60, and this is money.
Absolutely. From our residents, our city, we're very proud to support Fine Food Bank. We'd like to issue a challenge to the other cities in the Coachella Valley as well, too. Either match us or exceed us. We would be glad to see some money coming in to Fine Food Bank.
And this is really neat to see. $60,000 goes so far. I mean, we hear this number of that $1 can provide 4 meals. So that's a lot of food for a lot of people.
We have several affordable housing complexes throughout La Quinta. We have several seniors in our city, and we want to make sure that not only we take care of our residents of La Quinta, but we've provided some that can go beyond our boundaries and help the community overall.
Well, it's good to see you guys both helping out.
Absolutely. Thank you, Jeff.
And the city of La Quinta, it's my hometown too, so, well, not my hometown, but it's my town.
Yes.
We appreciate you guys being here and doing so much. That's let's see if some of these other cities will step up.
Step it up, absolutely.
Yeah, I'd like to see that.
Let's donate to Find. We need it.
And let's go. You guys want to see what that did to the big board? Look at that.
We made over $200,000.
Right.
$208,509. That's a lot of money. That's
a lot of money.
That's going to help.
And we're just starting.
And we're just starting, and the night is not over yet. We still have at least 14 minutes as part of this hour, and the phone line's open till 11 o'clock tonight. Let's go back to Hernan.
Thank you, Jeff. And from La Quinta to Indio, joining me now is Mayor Pro Tem Glenn Miller. Glenn, how you doing? Welcome, and thank you for being here.
Well, thank you. What a great day. Looks like you're raising a lot of good money for it. And we've got the Indio Middle School Color Guard here, going to take center stage for the city of Indio. I want to challenge everyone out there in Indio. Let's raise some money for Fine Food Bank and those in need.
Glenn, before we go with them, why is the telethon so important for your city?
Well, it's important for the whole valley, but for the city of Indio, we have a lot of residents that supply services to this. We have our grocery stores and other people that continue to help support this. And then Fine Food Bank is helping our residents, our seniors, and those in need of food insecurity by providing them well-rounded meals for a good price.
And especially since the city of Indio is the largest city in the Coachella Valley.
Yeah, we have over 100,000 people, and quite a few of our residents are in need, and they know they can count on Fine Food Bank when they need it.
What does Fine Food does for your city dwellers?
It continues to support them, and so they're able to utilize their funding for other things that need. They don't have to worry about a stomach that's empty, because they can study and do other things that is important to them in family life. So it's just a great opportunity for us to continue to support Fine Food Bank and make sure that everything that goes on is done completely.
Glenn, you're about to introduce our final act.
Yes.
Go ahead, please.
They are taking center stage here, the Indio Middle School Color Guard. Welcome them.
That was great. Thank you. A big round of applause. Jeff, over to you now.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you, Hernan. And again, the board doesn't lie. $209,000 so far, 775-3663. Let's take a look at who's answering your calls right now. Let's go back upstairs and check in with the phone bank. Busy right now. Palm Desert's Mayor, Karina Quintanilla, is answering your phone calls along with so many other mayors and other dignitaries tonight here. You can call the number on your screen, 775-3663. The phone lines, they are open until 11 o'clock tonight. Now, as mentioned earlier, the Burger Foundation, in partnership with News Channel 3, is presenting an impact grant. It's rounding up tonight's donations and community contributions. A grant meant to support Find Food Bank's initiative to provide fresh fruits and vegetables to our food insecure population. It's my honor to present a special message from Catherine Reed, Vice President of the Burger Foundation's charitable programs.
Thanks, Jeff. It's been an exciting night watching all the donations come in for the Find Food Bank. I am here representing the Burger Foundation and News Channel 3 in our partnership called the Impact Grant. We are super excited to be here to contribute to fresh produce. Now we're going to look at all the donations coming in, and I'm going to send it back to you.
Okay, thank you, Catherine. That is a very exciting thing to see. And joining me now with some answers, perhaps, is News Channel 3's General Manager, Jerry Upham. Jerry, I see you've got an impact check here.
I do. You know, for years, News Channel 3 and the Burger Foundation have been presenting grants and raising awareness for local nonprofits. And tonight, we're obviously focusing on food insecurity. But more than that, we want to make nutritious meals the focus of this grant. So it's all about fruits and vegetables and making sure that there's a good selection of them out at the food bank locations.
Okay, but there's one thing missing on this check. I see the Find Food Bank, and it's today's date. That's good. You got the date right. And there's no dollar now.
That's true. And to be honest, the Burger Foundation is not in the habit of writing blank checks.
Okay.
But in this case, we're going to fill it in later with a nice rounded amount, and it's going to be substantial to take it to the next level at the end of the night.
Okay, so basically right now, we're going to be announcing the final number coming up tonight at 11 o'clock.
Right, the Burger Foundation number will be announced at 11 o'clock.
Because that makes sense, because the phone lines are open. We'd hate to cut it all short. The phone lines are open. You can talk to people live till 11 o'clock tonight, 775-3663. So the blank check, it's not a blank check. There will be a number on that check, but we have to wait and tune in tonight, News Channel 3 at 11 o'clock. You can find out that total. But in the meantime, Burger Foundation, such a generous sponsor.
Right, and just remember that the more that's given tonight, the larger the roundup number can be at the end of the night.
Okay, so there you go. A reason to continue your donations tonight, and give that number a call, or you can donate online. Again, findfoodbank.org. Thanks so much, Jerry, for being here. I can't wait to see what the final number is going to be on tonight. Let's take a look again. The big board right now, as you can see, Find Food Bank, $209,000 already brought in tonight. $209,434 to be exact. Again, it's very exciting to see. We're making a big difference as far as fighting food insecurity in the Coachella Valley. Don't forget to keep those calls coming in. Let's keep them going to voicemail if necessary, because we want to get every donation we can get to help people right here in the Coachella Valley. The number right there on your screen. And let's go back. Hernan is back again. Let's go back to Hernan, and I think you're going to be talking to Debbie here again pretty soon.
You have stuck around until the end, and now it's time for some big news. La Quinta Mayor Linda Evans is here representing the Impact Through Golf Foundation, along with Find CEO Debbie Espinosa with tonight's news. And we'd like to invite over Debbie Espinosa, not just yet. Are we getting ready?
We're getting ready. Linda's on her way down.
Perfect. And I know it's been a busy night. And tell us, the phones are ringing off the hook.
The phones are ringing off the hook. We have people leaving voicemail messages, so we're going to be giving them a call back to get their donations. And in fact, just something that came up, one of our callers, John Ganlon, who is the developer of the Hideaway and the Madison Club, made a donation and is issuing a challenge to all of his construction buddies and developers in the Valley to go ahead and call in just like he did to make sure that you're not just building homes and other things in the community, that you're building food security for all.
That's amazing. Can you tell us briefly while we wait for Linda, last year, what was the amount that we were able to fundraise?
So we were able to raise over $241,000 last year, and right now it looks like we're headed to raising over that amount this year. So this community has been wonderful, making sure that we can do better even this year.
I'm really hoping that's the case, Debbie. I know it's 2:09 right now, and we have until 11.
We have until 11. We're going to leave the phone lines open. At the 10 and 11 o'clock news hours, we're going to be checking back in with you again live here from the food bank to let you know what those totals are going to. But remember, the Western Winds Foundation, they are doubling every caller's donation this evening. So if you donate 100, it's 200. If you donate 1,000, it's 2,000. If you donate 10,000, it's 20,000.
Wow.
Hey, I ask and I put it out in the universe because you never know. There might be somebody that says, we want to make sure no one starves in our valley.
And if you don't ask, you don't get it. Here it is, Linda. Linda, thank you so much for coming. You're running. Well, tell us, what's the big news? We have some type of presentation?
We have a big announcement to make as part of the impact for tonight's celebration and fundraising efforts for Fine Food Bank. And I'm honored to serve on the Impact Through Golf Foundation, which is the foundation that funds the American Express Golf Tournament.
Tell us, what does the expansion of the food bank mean for the region?
The expansion means workforce development. It means paths out of poverty. It means impact for the 500,000 people that live in this valley. And it means a step forward.
What's the end goal?
The end goal? Mm-hmm. The end goal is to solve food insecurity so that people can live independently.
How can people find more information?
Finefoodbank.org.
That's it. Simple. Thank you so much.
Do you want to
Linda.
talk about, are we talking about what we're doing?
Yes, please.
Okay. As part of the donations from the golf tournament, the proceeds, the Impact Through Golf Foundation American Express is proud to provide $500,000 to Fine Food Bank over 2 years, $250,000 a year to go towards their new warehouse and workforce development center.
That is big news.
Big news.
How does that make you feel, Linda? I mean, I can feel your voice breaking. It's so exciting and emotional.
I'm very happy, and on behalf of the entire board at the American Express and Impact Through Golf, and everybody in this valley and outside the valley that supports the American Express Golf Tournament, this is why we do this. We do this so we can give back to our local community.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Linda. Well, we were going to wrap it up. Jeff, joining me.
Felt so together. This is
Wow.
huge. $500,000. What a gift.
Yes.
That is amazing. That is a foundational, just a lightning.
Yes, we're speechless, and we want to thank our viewers, Jeff, and everybody, the volunteers, the people who made this possible, the 14th annual Telethon, and we hope that this inspires everybody to donate and keep donating.
The phone lines are open. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you.
A telethon to help the Desert's Regional Food Bank end hunger today, tomorrow, and for a lifetime. For 14 years, we've helped Find Food Bank feed hundreds of thousands of local residents, and we need your help. Make a donation right now by calling this number and give what you can. Every dollar counts in the fight to end hunger. See Find make a difference in our neighborhoods and make a donation. Or make your donation right now by visiting findfoodbank.org.